Shalom, shalom. Welcome back to Life as Sarah's Daughter. So today I'm going to be making some chicken soup. I have some chicken wings that I have already seasoned. It's been seasoned overnight. And everything else on the table I'll be somehow putting into my pot to boost our immune system. So of course we start off with some ginger. You know that's my thing, guys. For all my senior visitors, that is something that I'm forever cooking with. Never gonna stop. It's always gonna be there. So we got the ginger cut up here. We got some corn. We have some green bell peppers, some green onions, some carrots, garlic, celery, yellow bell peppers, some more green bell peppers, a large onion, 2 small tomatoes, and this right here is some very hot pepper that I got from my customer. As you can see, it's already sweating. I have it in this because I was told as soon as you break the skin to this pepper, it is super duper hot and it sneaks up on you like a good whiskey, I guess. Anyways, so in this bowl back here, I have some sweet potatoes, some regular Irish potatoes, and some red potatoes. And here I have a piece of squash. So what I'm going to do with this, I cut half and I cut it in half. And then I cut that half in half. I put half already in foil paper. I'm going to put this half in foil paper. I'm going to put this in the oven for 30 minutes and let that soften up before I put it into the soup. I'm going to start boiling this with the chicken. And of course, we have some fresh parsley here. So all of this stuff is going into the pot. Along with that, I'll be making some dumplings and probably be adding some macaroni to it as well. So here we go. I have a large clay pot, which is my very favorite pot that I cook with my soup. So we're going to use my large clay pot, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to get the chicken and the corn into the pot with the seasonings, because I want my chicken, I want my sauce to have that very fresh flavor of seasoning. So I'm going to get all that into the pot now. So we're doing corn, chicken, and seasonings first. And then as we go, we'll add the rest of the ingredients little by little. So here we go. So far, guys, what we're doing here is the clay pot. I don't know how to zoom this out. It's like super duper all up in my face kind of thing going on here. Anyways, so with the clay pot, there is about 6 bottles of water. I'm waiting for this to come up to a boil. Right next to it is the chicken that I seasoned last night. And that's been in the fridge for over 24 hours. So that's ready to go. I have my little glass bowl here. I'm going to get a cup of all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt, some powdered ginger, and cinnamon. And I'm going to mix the flour, the salt, the ginger, the cinnamon together. And we're going to make some dumplings. Okay, guys. So we have a cup of flour here. I'm going to be using some kosher salt, a pinch of that. Again, like I said, the cinnamon powder and the ginger powder. We're going to put all of that into the dumplings. So once I do that, I'm going to mix that up. I'm going to add little by little some room temperature water. And I'm going to make the flour into a little dough ball. Okay, guys. So now that we have the water boiling, I'm going to add the corn, the chicken, and the celery and peppers and onions and everything in there. So what I normally like to do is I like to start off with half of all of my vegetables and all of my seasonings, because when the pot is halfway done, I like to have chunks of peppers. By the time the pot is halfway done, it normally melts and evaporates into the soup, into the sauce. So I like to normally just take half of all of my seasonings, and I'll put a little bit in there to begin with, and then little by little, as we're adding more food, I'll add more seasoning to the pot. So already, guys, that looks super beautiful. So from here, I am going to add my chicken in there as well. the chicken is right there, like I said before. Take my time and add my chicken in. So for the seasoning on the chicken, when I marinated the chicken, I used all-purpose seasoning, vegetable seasoning, garlic, onions, green peppers, everything that I'm going to be putting into my soup. I seasoned it with the chicken the night before. So, like, for us Caribbean folks, there could never be enough seasoning in your pot. The more flavor, the better. I guess that's why they call Grenada the island of spice. Because we like our spices. So, as you guys can see, that is already up to the top. It's already full to the brim. But because I'm going to sit here and let this boil out, by the time I'm ready to add all the other ingredients, this sauce would have dried down a little bit. So it is up to the top right now, but we're going to give this a few minutes to boil. So maybe about 20 to 25 minutes. And then from there, we'll add the rest of the ingredients along with the dumplings. See you soon. Okay guys, so this is how the flour looks once I have kneaded everything. As you can see, my hand still has a little bit of flour on it and everything like that. Just add that right there. I'm going to let that sit while I'm waiting for this to finish. It still has about 15 more minutes. It's been 15 minutes already. As you can see, the vegetables are starting to caramelize into the sauce. The chicken wings has now risen to the top of the pot, so that means it's cooking fairly well. I took the cover off slightly just so that I can see the progress of the sauce and how it's coming along. Now that I've seen that all the chicken wings has risen so far, and please don't ask me why I'm using this, I have no idea. But you know, you get into cooking and your utensils are just slip away from you. But so far it looks really good. So I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to clear my counter of the things that I have already used and what I'm no longer using. And then I'll get back to you guys. I'm sorry I'm holding the camera down, guys. I have my light above my fridge and it's just way too far in order for you guys to see what I'm doing. So I had to bring the camera down. But yeah, let's move on. Next step. I'm sorry guys, I thought I was recording this whole time and I wasn't. My bad. So what I was saying was it has been 15 minutes and I went ahead and I added the vegetables. So I have the corn, the carrots, the celery, the potatoes, and everything is now in the pot, and I went ahead and I mixed everything together. What I'm going to do, the parsley and everything is also in here. I'm going to let this cook and merge together for a while, for about 5 or 6 minutes. And then after I'm done, the tomatoes, everything, I put them in here. Once that is done in the next 5-10 minutes, I'm going to also taste the sauce to make sure that the sauce has enough salt and seasoning. Hold on now, baby. Mommy's recording. You gotta give me a minute, okay? So once that's finished, I'm going to go ahead and taste the salt for the seasoning. I'm also going to go ahead and put my dumplings in right now. I'll show you what that looked like in a minute, okay? Okay, y'all, so what I've done so far, like I told you, I put the dumplings in there. So as you can see, those little round flour balls, those are dumplings, like these right here. They're the dumplings. So what I've put in here is the Lipton soup mix package. My family likes that. I also added that little hot red pepper. It's floating in there. So it's right there, if you guys can see that. I didn't put much. Like I said, I wasn't gonna put a lot because I've been warned that this thing is like super hot, so I didn't want to like mess up the pot too much with too much heat. So we're gonna let this cook for about another 7 to 10 minutes. As far as everything goes at this point, it doesn't need that much more time. So I'm just going to let all of that caramelize together, as my chef likes to say. And I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all complete. Thank you for watching. Okay guys, so there you have it. My potatoes and my other vegetables are fork tender. My sauce is as thick as I like it, and that is all, folks. The soup is completely done. I'm now going to share it out, and I'll show you what the bowl looks like when it has all the ingredients in it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, come again, and I would have more videos for you soon, Lord's will. Shalom.